What's going on, guys? JB here again with AnswerBox. Hope you're having a fantastic week. Before we get started, let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Yes, I have a baby face now. I was forced to shave by work. I'm not a fan of it, but what am I going to do? I need a job. Now they got me out here looking like a thumb. Anyways, let's jump into the video. Could a firecracker strategically placed in the anus and then lit and exploded kill the coronavirus? Okay, I've got a lot of questions on this one. There's so many different things that are wrong with it. A firecracker, in what way could ever kill any kind of virus? Why would you think that the coronavirus is in your anus anyways? Are you thinking that it's just you're gonna put that in there, it's gonna explode all the way through your entire body and kill everything? No, I mean, you'll probably bleed out and go to the hospital is what's gonna happen. But give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. Comment below. What is a Frigadero? I don't know. Why do you guys feel the urge to go on here and post questions like this whenever Google is a thing? Here, let me do you a favor real quick. I'll go ahead and Google it for you right now, and we will get to the bottom of this. What is a Frigadero? A Frigadero. Why is this in Spanish? It's a sink. It's a sink. I keep getting worms. Hello everyone, I have just gotten another infestation of worms which I simply can't understand. I've been getting these infestations constantly for 3 years now and it's getting ridiculous. I wash my hands after every bathroom use and after touching my pets because I read the eggs can be carried on their fur, but time after time I keep getting them. I have tablets to get rid of them, so I'm good for information on getting rid of them, but I was hoping someone here could tell me why I keep getting them. Even though I do have great hygiene, can certain people just be prone to worms, or am I still doing something wrong? I appreciate everyone who will help me out. Thanks. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. I've never ever heard of anyone getting worms, except for my uncle whenever he was like 2 or 3. My grandma said that he got hookworms from walking barefoot outside. So maybe that's what you're doing. Are you walking barefoot outside? I've never heard of anyone getting worms, so I can't really give you a great answer on this. Sorry. Was Anne Frank the second Hitler with that picture attached? I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the next. Why does my boss always pick on me? My boss overloads me with work and it's to the point where I have to stay late every day to get it done. I'm salaried, so I'm not getting paid extra for staying late, but I do it because I have the responsibilities I need to fulfill. Well, I get them done, but my boss starts angry at me about why I'm always staying late. He said there's no reason why I should be starting late every day. I told him that I have a lot of work to do, so he tells me that at 6 p.m. every day, debrief with him and will determine if he thinks I should stay late. Fair enough. Well, I started debriefing with him at 6 p.m. for the past 2 weeks, and every day he's like, okay, sounds good. Well, have a good night. So it sounds like he was okay with where I was at, so I left on time for the past 2 weeks. Well, today he starts to question why certain things aren't done. So I told that I thought from our debrief every day things were okay and I didn't have to stay late. Then now he says just because I say good night, it doesn't mean you should run out the door. You're an adult and should determine whether you should lead or stay a little late. I don't understand. First he didn't like me staying late and now it's sounding as if he didn't like me leaving on time now. What does this guy want from me? It sounds like he's just kind of a jerk, really. He's the type of person that likes to be in control and have things his way, and when things aren't going perfectly the way that he thinks that it should be, I mean, if in an ideal world he would have you do all of that work in the small amount of time that you have. But yeah, really, if your salary, I don't know why it matters. You don't get overtime anyways, so he shouldn't be making a big deal about you staying late. That's your loss, really, not the company's. Guys don't get periods, but do any of them get irritable once a month? They get irritable whenever. I mean, there's different things that set different people off. Periods even don't really make that big of a difference, except for the pain that women can be in at times. But no, yeah, guys can be irritable anytime, just like anyone else. Do you love barbecue pork ribs? Absolutely. Actually, that's my favorite food. That is my all-time favorite. Barbecue pork ribs, pork chops, steak. Those three. Boom, boom, boom. That's my favorites. What a confident. Oh wait, and Meatloaf. That's down. That's pretty close. I love Meatloaf. Anyways, what a confident person call himself. If a person is being bullied and called weird in school by his peers, then would a confident person say, yes, I'm weird, but I choose to love myself in spite of my eccentricity and be confident with myself. I am normal and there's nothing wrong with me. If people find me weird, it's ultimately just their problem or opinion, not fact, and I couldn't care if they ridicule me or malign me. It's their problem, not mine. Updated 2 minutes ago. What would a confident person call himself in this situation? I mean, either one works. I mean, you're confident that you know that you're different, you're weird, and you're embracing it. Yes, I'm weird. Who cares? Or two, I'm normal. You view me as weird, but to me, I'm normal. It's the same thing, really. If you're getting bullied in school, the number one thing you can do is stand up for yourself. That is my best advice I can give you on that is stand up for yourself. Even if you lose, if you stand up and you do something and if they're just saying words to you, then they're words. Who cares? Just let them roll off. Like I said before, words can only do so much. They can make you upset, but I mean, oh well. But if they're being physical with you, then defend yourself. Stand up for yourself. Try to fight back. Once you do that, they won't mess with you anymore because bullies look for easy targets. People that let them get away with it. If you don't let them get away with it, then they're not going to try anymore. If there's a consequence for them doing it, they're going to stop. It comes down to the words too. You can mouth off back to them if you're feeling that way. Like if they want to call you weird, say, well, you got a messed up hairline, or your face is messed up, something like that. Just simple things. Just I'm a white man who is not attracted to white women. Is that normal? Yes. It's normal not for you to be attracted to white women, but just to have your own attractions. What you find attractive is different from everybody. That's just how it is. Yes, it's completely normal for you to have preferences. My wife and I have been separated for going on 6 years. She has hopes of us getting back together one day, and I want no part of it. The way she chooses to live her life does not meet my standards or expectations. I like her as a friend, but nothing more. Our son is currently in the hospital recovering from brain surgery. The hospital will only allow one parent in and will not allow them to switch out because of COVID-19, so of course, she goes in with no rebuttal from me. I sleep in my car in the parking garage of the hospital just so I can be close if anything happens with him in ICU. I plan on going to my dad's house 45 minutes away after he gets out of ICU, but she wants me to stay, help her get through the process the rest of the 2+ weeks till he gets released. Should I stay at the hospital where I can't even see my son, or should I go to my dad's to be around family while I wait for him to be well enough to get released? Keep in mind, it is ending up costing me $50+ a day being at the hospital, sleeping in my car because I have to pay for parking, food, and drinks. I can't step foot in the hospital, so I have no access to a bathroom, water fountain, or the cafeteria. So I would say there's really not a reason for you to be at the hospital. I know that you want to be close just in case anything happens, but really, if anything happens, will they even let you come in? That's the thing. So you being there still doesn't seem to have any kind of benefit. But if you're okay with being at your dad's house, it may help your mental status, keeping your mind occupied. I know that your son is going through a lot right now, but to keep your mind busy and focus on something else instead of things that you can't really control helps a lot. So if being at your dad's house will help with that, then I would recommend that. Also, it'll save you money. There's no reason to spend money just to sit there doing nothing without any kind of way to help. If you don't want to be there with her for the 2 weeks after he gets out, then that's on you. I mean, you may want to be there just to be with your son, but I don't really see a reason to be there for her. I mean, I know that she's the co-parent and everything like that, but I wouldn't necessarily mean that you have to be there for her. It's not your job anymore if you're not with her to help her. Your job is still to take care of your kid and to take care of yourself. So whatever works best for you is what I would recommend, and whatever works best for your son is what I would recommend. I would not go out of my way for her specifically, especially if you don't have any plans on getting back with her. You don't want to give her any type of hope in that situation to say that that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So that's my recommendation. I hope everything works out with your son. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to share, like, subscribe, do all those things. Get us out there. Tell your grandmas about us. Everybody. They like to talk on Facebook. They'll get us blown up. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a good one. Till next time. Bye. Also, I want to take a second and acknowledge my editor. He has been putting in hours and hours editing these videos to help me put out good quality content, and it would really mean a lot if you could like, subscribe, share, comment on these videos, because that stuff helps get YouTube to push us forward. The more comments we get, the more YouTube shares our videos to other viewers, and it helps us grow, and it would mean a lot. Also, we have a Patreon account set up. The Patreon account will go to help me pay the editor for the work that he does, because right now he doesn't really get anything. He's actually doing it just to help me out, and I really do appreciate it. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a good one. Till next time.